Hi, my name's Linda, and this is a mat Pilates class where we're going to strengthen our shoulders. My name's Linda Magid, and I'm the owner of Pilates for Real Bodies, an online mat Pilates studio. And in this class, we are going to strengthen our shoulders using mat Pilates moves. We are going to take it to more intermediate level exercises. So if you're a true beginner, you're welcome to stay and do as much as you can. I also have a Udemy program on udemy.com that you can take for beginners specifically to walk you through all of the fundamental exercises in Pilates to give you a really good base and good foundation for continuing your Pilates journey. For this workout, it'd be best if you have a couple of pieces of equipment. One thing you're going to need are 2 light weights. So these are 2 pounds. You could go to 3. I wouldn't recommend it because we're going to be really working a lot in those shoulders. I don't want you to overwork those joints. If you don't have weights, you can grab a couple of cans from your pantry, or you can use nothing. That's fine. We're also going to be using a Pilates ring. Now, if you don't have a Pilates ring, you can use a small ball that's squishy, like a Pilates ball or even something from like Silver Sneakers. You know, it's about this big, okay? Or you can stack up a couple of pillows because we're just going to be pressing down and creating tension. And you can also do the exercises without any of the equipment. Now, this is the point in the introduction where I ask you to subscribe to my channel. And my 18-year-old daughter told me that I need to make this a lot more creative, but I honestly don't know how to do that. Like, I am just a direct, very straightforward person. And so I just ask, hey, subscribe to my channel so that you know exactly when I put up a new video. And the button is at the top of the page. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with a warm-up. I'm going to move pretty quickly through it. If you need a better explainer of any of the warm-up exercises, lots of my videos have them. We're going to start with our scoop and imprint and bring the knees up to tabletop. And then go ahead and tap one toe down and then the other, and we'll do this set 5 times. Keep that spine connected to the floor. If your spine is lifting up off the floor when you drop the toe, just don't drop your toe so far. Last one, and then bring the feet down. Relax your core. We're going to lift the hips up. Breathe in. Roll the hips down. Breathe in. Take it up. And take it down. And roll it up. Two more. Really squeeze that backside. And you don't have to lift the hips up so high that your back bends. You're just warming up those glutes. That's all we're doing. Bring the knees in for a quick counter stretch. And we'll move to ab curls. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look at that belly button. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now, we are working our shoulders, but we're still going to be doing all of our Pilates moves. So we've got to warm up that core because we're going to be using it. Breathe in and breathe out. Turn your head side to side. Coming into our 100. Breathe in, breathe out. And breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you'd like to, you can bring your knees to a tabletop position if that's more comfortable for you. And you can also have the head down as we're counting. Let's do 4 more. Keep looking at the belly button. Don't look at your feet. Last one. And relax. We'll move right into roll up. Extend the legs, scoop and imprint. Bring the arms up overhead, but not all the way to the floor. Breathe out. And reach it. 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Let's do that again. So the biggest challenge here for people is that they don't throw the arms forward and jerk the body forward. You want to do a nice slow roll up. And we'll do it one more time. Okay, come on up. Grab your weights, and we're going to start on some shoulder exercises. We'll start with our half roll back. So this is going to combine our core and our arms. Sitting up tall, breathe in, sit back, pull that core in, and we're going to start with one arm comes down, one arm comes up, and then switch. So the arm is not coming up all the way to my ear. My core is staying stable. I'm in that C curve that we use in Pilates, and I'm pulling my core in as hard as I can. One more set. Then bring the arms to the center, reach forward, round the spine, then sit up tall and just relax the arms for a moment. We're going to do that again, different arm movement. Breathe in, breathe out, take the arms to the corners, and we're going to do little circles. So you can see why you want to use smaller weights here. Because with the arms extended, this puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder joint, other way. And you don't want to have too heavy of a weight. You don't want to injure the shoulder while you're trying to work it out. Take the arms forward, take the body forward, sit up tall, rest the shoulders for just a moment, take the arms up, sit back. Now we're going to hug the tree. You're going to round the arms and pull the arms out, pull them in, push them in, and pull out, push them together. So my elbows are determining where I'm stopping, not my hands. And 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the arms, round it forward, and sit up tall and relax. Keep the weights. Let's move on to our belly for some back of the shoulder work, rear deltoids and back, starting with tricep press. You're going to squeeze your pubic bone into the mat, pull the core away, lift up. So head is down, and you press back and bring the arms back to under the shoulders and press. You are trying to lift the elbows up so high that your hands do not scrape the floor. Now this takes shoulder flexibility. If this is hard for your shoulder, you can always switch to a standing tricep press if you want. But this is working the backs of our shoulders. One more time. And sit back. And sit up tall. We'll do another exercise with our weights. Hands at your sides. This is called T-pull. Taken right from the reformer. Breathe in. Lift the arms up. Lift up. Arms come back to your sides. Lift the upper back. and take it down. Pull that core in. Really squeeze your back as you're pulling the arms back. Don't let the work just be in the shoulder joint. Feel your back muscles pulling. We'll do one more. And put your weights down and sit back. Because Pilates uses so many parts of the body, it's really hard to just say, we're just gonna work this little muscle right there. That's not why you come to Pilates. So while we're pulling our arms back, we're lifting them up, we're getting that rear deltoid, but we're getting lots of other body parts as well. Let's do a little stretch on our back side to work out what we just worked. Breathe in, breathe out. Seated spine stretch around that spine. Push your body up to a seated position using your core. 2 more times. And relax. We're gonna do leg kicks. How is this gonna work our shoulder? Well, lay on the back of your mat, bring the feet forward. Take the ring, this is where we're having the ring. So if you don't have a ring, you can press down into some pillows, you can press down into a ball. You're going to take your hand, you're going to leave it in one position, tense position. This is an isometric exercise. The arm is just pushing down into that ring. And if you wanted to go up and feel it, you can feel the deltoid working. Lift the leg. Now we're going to work our lower body. 2 kicks, 2 kicks, 2 kicks, and 2 kicks. The other thing is that it makes it harder to balance because we don't have our hand on the floor. We're using the ring, which of course is, it's flat on the floor, but it's not literally flat on the floor. And take the feet together and lift up. Take the foot down. Keep pressing. Don't relax it as you move from thing to thing. We'll finish with this. Take the foot back behind you and circle. Is that shoulder starting to burn? It should start to be feeling like it's getting tired because you're not letting go of the pressure. Other way. And feet together, 4 medium circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep pushing. Can you push a little harder? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can put the ring down, come on up, and we will switch sides. You're pushing into that ring, bring the feet forward, lift up the top foot, forward and back kicks. That kick goes kick, kick. So the second kick is a little bit further than the first one. It's not a bounce, it's a kick, kick. And we'll do one more and move to our lifts. And lift. I gotta admit, that kick forward and back kick it's hard. It's not hard to do. It's hard for me to stay balanced on my hip. Maybe you do it really well, and that's awesome. As my daughter would say, oh, I'm so happy for you. Okay, let's just do one more. And then take that leg back. Keep pressing, working that shoulder joint, but without not letting up. Other way on that pressure. Okay, feet together, 4 medium circles. 4, 3, 2, 1, other way. Can you push a little harder into that ring or into your pillow, into your ball? 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead and relax. Good job. Now we're going to move into side bend. Side bend is like an intermediate advanced move. I'm not going to do the modified version. If you need that, you can find it in one of my other videos. You're going to come up onto that hand. These feet should not move. You're pushing yourself over onto this arm. Breathe in, breathe out. Come up and over and side bend. It's not a side plank. Do it again. Push up and down and push up and down. We're going to do 2 more. 2 and 1. And then go ahead and switch sides. Breathe in, breathe out. So you want to make sure that your shoulder is right over that wrist for every one of these exercises. Two more. And relax it. Okay, hopefully you're starting to feel it in those shoulders. Yes? Good. We're now going to move on to an exercise that is not a Pilates exercise. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell the Pilates police that I'm doing something outside of Pilates, but I'm just trying to find my timer. What we're going to do is we're going to do 45 seconds of this move. It is called headstand prep, and we're going to do 45 seconds. So go for as long as you can. This is really more on yoga, but I love it so much for the shoulders. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands and clasp them together, okay? And then you're going to take your elbows and put them on the floor. They're kind of at an angle, so they're look like this. They're not out to here, not too far, just in a nice position. And you're going to take your head and just put it inside your hands, but the weight stays on your shoulders. Do not put any weight on your head at all. You're going to come into a plank position to start, and then as you get stronger, you can keep moving your feet up higher and higher and higher. Okay? So you go ahead and get into the position. I'm going to set my timer, and then I'm going to get into position, and when my timer goes off, we'll all stop together. Okay, ready? And go ahead and get started. 45 seconds has begun, and we're going to hold it here. So all the work is in the shoulders. And basically what we're working toward is getting up into a headstand, but I'm not really going to teach how to do a headstand because I don't know how, but I love this move. Relax those shoulders. Don't let your ears get real close to those shoulders. Push yourself away. Feels like forever. This is when I want to check my watch and relax. That was 45 seconds. Okay, awesome job. We're going to do it again. 2 times. Okay? Okay. And get ready. And go. I'm starting the timer. You're already in position. And here we are holding it. This one might feel harder than the other.
45-second timer with 37 seconds to go.
Keep pressing away from the floor. Keep the ears away from the shoulders. have a lot to say because I'm dying. And relax. All right, love that. Why do I love things that are so difficult? We're going to move into rowing. Rowing is kind of tricky if you've never seen it before. It's just getting the rhythm of it is weird. So come onto your seat. This is definitely from the reformer, but we're going to use our weights. There's two things about this. First, there's some shoulder work in it, but there's a shoulder and chest stretch in it because you're going to bring the arms back behind you. Now, when you bring your arms back behind you, there's two options. You can just reach the arms forward and sit up tall and start from the beginning of the next exercise, or you can lift the arms up and bring them forward. I leave that up to you because not everybody's shoulders can do that. And I take shoulders super seriously. So you just want to make sure you're doing what's right for your shoulder joint. But if you can lift it up and over, that's going to give you more of a stretch. Start with your weights in your hands, knuckles together. Sitting up tall. You're going to sit back in a C curve. Push the arms forward. Hold that C curve. Press the arms. 3, 2, 1. Bring the body forward using your core. Arms come back. This is where you can lift up and over or just reach through, stretch. Sit up tall. Breathe in. Sit back. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Take the arms back. Lift up and over and sit up tall. Sit back. Shoulders back and down. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Take the body forward, lift up and over if you want to, or just reach through. Now we're going to change it. Arms come up. They look like this. You're going to lean back with a flat back this time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold. Just lift the arms up. Take them over. This is all about the core here. Bring the arms back. I'm just going to reach through and sit up tall. Lean back. What is this like? This is like neck pull. If you've done Pilates before and you know that move, moves are connected. Last one. And take the arms back and forward and sit up tall. Let's work our back again and the backs of our shoulders for leg pull. Hands come forward and breathe in, breathe out, lift. Lift one leg. Lift the other leg. Take the seat down. Take it up. Your job is to keep the hips high as you lift your leg. You don't have to lift. Breathe in. Lift and lift. Working the upper back, the backs of the shoulders. Take it up. Open that chest. Head is forward. And relax. And reach forward for a little stretch in the front side and the back side. We're going to do the very last exercise, but I have to change the camera. Okay, we're going to do Pilates push-ups. I know you can barely see the top of my head, but it's okay because most of the work is going to be in a push-up position. How we do a Pilates push-up? First of all, when we do the first one, we're going to do 1 push-up. Second one, 2 push-ups, up to 4. So you know that to start. Stand at the end of your mat. Pull the core in, roll the head down. So pull the core in. Here we are. We are in our roll up, right? At the end where we're pushing 3 times. We're reaching over, we're lifting up our spine, pulling the core in. Walk the hands forward with 4 steps. 2, 3, 4. Come into your push-up position. Give me 1 push-up. Now, pike the hips up, pull the core in. You're not pushing back into a downward dog. You're going to walk yourself back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push yourself up, roll up. This is not a yoga forward fold and downward dog. It's Pilates. Drop your head down, pull the core in, walk forward. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 push-ups. 2, 1. Pull the core in, lift up, push back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll up. 2 more. Take the head down. Who's breathing hard? I am. 3, 3, 2, 1. I honestly don't care how good your push-ups are. I mean, I care if they're amazing because I would just want to congratulate you. But if they're not that deep like mine, it's okay. You can come down onto your knees if you want. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the core up, push back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the core up, roll up. And we are done. Awesome job. That's shoulders. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Keep doing it again and again, and then let me know how strong your shoulders get. I want to hear it. Have an amazing day. Moving on, we're going to do our single leg. I don't even know what just happened.